going on? Welcome to episode 4 of the Backseat Ball Players. As always, he's Timmy. I'm James. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please continue, same as always. Like, subscribe, share it on all social media platforms that you have. We're going to be working on creating some social media pages for the show here real soon. So hopefully we can get you all on board with that as well. And like we said before, comment, anything.
Any interaction helps.
Yeah, absolutely. Today might be a little bit easier for people to get into. Just in my personal opinion, baseball's kind of tough for some people. I'm sure the NBA is as well. I'll go through that.
A lot longer seasons.
Yeah. I'm an NBA guy, and it's going to be hard to kind of get people involved in that. Baseball, people tend to get more interested toward the end of the season.
Your playoffs are big.
But unfortunately, as a lot of people know, baseball is pretty much the only thing going on right now.
Yeah, everything's starting to kind of wind. I mean, we're in the off season for NBA, and a couple things are happening, but nothing too crazy to talk about right now.
Yeah,
baseball just got back from the midway point, and they're starting to ramp up their push to the playoffs now, and they're about to be the trade deadline.
Yeah.
I think it's July 31st.
Hopefully, the Cardinals will be sellers. I'm done after this weekend.
I think a lot of people are actually going to be sellers after what's going on.
We got swept by the Diamondbacks. I'm ready. I'm ready to sell. I'm ready. Arenado, Gray, Helsley, Contreras. If we can convince somebody to take his contract, appreciate everything you've done. But
yeah, good one.
See ya. See you. Bye.
But we're kind of starting to ramp up with the NFL. Training camp's about to start happening.
Yep.
Everyone's about to, we're starting to report back to their facilities and everything. And then fantasy football is about to start coming up. So we figured we would start talking about all the divisions and some different players and just stuff like that, coming in to September to actually have the football season start.
Yeah. Yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to go division by division. We're going to do 2 divisions a week for the next 4 weeks, and that should put us right in line with like preseason college football starting. And then we'll be able to do a little bit more fantasy football related topics. We're going to touch on fantasy football a little bit today.
A couple players that we might think
Yeah.
Might do good, might do bad. We'll see how.
Don't want to give away too many of our strategies for fantasy.
No.
We're both in a dynasty league that I'm the commissioner of, and that's a big one. But also, I'm in another league that we've been in for about 6 years, and I don't know if I told you, but we are starting basically completely over this year. Yeah. The league.
That's gonna be fun.
The league's just gotten really bogged down. Really top heavy.
Yeah.
Some of the teams were wanting to quit, so we're cutting down to our 5 best players, and then redrafting the rest of the team. So definitely don't want to get too in depth because some of the guys in that league, watch the show. So don't want to get too into that, but we'll dabble.
We'll dabble.
So we're going to do today. We're going to do the AFC North and the AFC South. AFC North being, in my opinion, I don't know if you agree.
AFC North,
probably the toughest division, and the AFC South probably the worst.
I mean, they were all. I mean, pretty much every team was there and have been there for a little bit. Except the Browns, that's about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they were 3 of the 4 teams were over 500.
Yeah.
500 or better record.
Yeah, I mean.
And they had the leading passer in their division.
Yep.
One of the leading rushers in their division.
Yep.
It's pretty tough.
Lamar's a multiple-time MVP. Joe Burrow's made it to a Super Bowl already. The Steelers just won't die. Doesn't seem to matter who their quarterback is.
Nope. They're still there always. And now they've made some big moves. And
the Browns have Myles Garrett. So that's what they have going for them. All right, man. So let's get into it. We're going to start with the AFC North. So what we're going to do is we'll go over each team, and so I'll let you pick the first team. What team do you want to start with talking about?
Let's start with the Browns. Let's kind of get them out of the way.
For sure.
See what's happening there.
Yeah.
Their team.
Yeah. So I think first things first. I think it's a big thing to start talking about, man. Like
QB battle.
Who's the quarterback going to be?
Yeah. There's Kenny Pickett. They got Shedeur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel. They got
Come on.
Joe Flacco.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Old man
Joe Flacco.
Hey, never say die Joe.
I mean, they have guys, and they have Deshaun Watson still there. I mean, he's not. I don't know if he'll play this year, but
yeah, I don't think so.
But I mean, they have a lot of quarterbacks and a lot of possibilities.
And the
starting.
crazy thing, unlike most teams, man, it seems like everything that they're saying, it's a legit quarterback competition.
Yeah.
They're giving everybody an opportunity.
It's like a 4-way battle right now.
I want to say it's just a rumor, but I want to say that I heard they were considering trying Dylan Gabriel out at a different position.
I haven't heard that, yeah. But I mean,
just
they need to use some. They need to use their players.
I mean, look, man, like
they draft them higher.
Like all things considered, all things being equal, if we're being honest about our football, what we think of a quarterback, I mean, all 5 of their quarterbacks, well, let's say 4, because I don't think Deshaun's going to play. The 4 quarterbacks they have, what really sets them apart from one another? I think they're all pretty much the same guy.
I mean, Joe Flacco has experience, obviously.
But can he hold up for
a whole
weeks?
season?
Yeah.
And can he be the same, like Joe Flacco?
Yeah.
Consistency that he's been with other teams and whatnot.
Yep.
And then you have Kenny Pickett, who just came off of a Super Bowl winning team. I mean, he might bring some culture over from a winning team.
Yeah.
I mean, and he's been in the league for what, 3-4 years now.
Yeah. Former first round pick.
Former first round pick from the Steelers.
Got some starting experience. I think the biggest problem with Pickett. Yeah, I think the biggest problem with Pickett that they found out in Pittsburgh is just that division. He just doesn't have the arm for that division. They all play outdoors. It's cold. Yeah. He just doesn't have the arm for it. I think that's going to be a big problem for Dylan Gabriel as well. Dylan Gabriel's a freak athlete.
But he has said on tape,
yeah,
I do not want to play in the cold.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the Browns proceeded to draft him.
That's out there. That's on tape.
For their team.
And we'll get into this a little more when we start talking about college football. But with the transfer portal and everything. A guy like Dylan Gabriel, I mean, I think in the 4 or 5 years he was in college, he played for 3 different schools.
Yeah.
To me, that's just a guy that's not a competitor. That's just my personal opinion about it. Just don't want to compete. And Shedeur, I mean, look, at the end of the day, he has a following. He has a huge following. I think if the Browns start out bad, they're going to go to him pretty quickly. Because the fan base is going to be clamoring.
I mean, yeah, people are already talking about it, and I mean, he's got experience. I think he's got, experience at a college level. Yeah. He played. Not really no really serious injuries that we know of or anything.
Yeah, and I think I can be categorized as a Shedeur hater. I can,
yeah.
But look, he's better than where he was drafted.
Yeah, he is definitely better than where he's drafted. 100%. I think most people can confirm that is true.
Not to get too deep into a conspiracy theory, but I truly think that was the NFL owners and GMs saying, "Hey, look, your dad's not in charge.
Might be.
We can do these things if we want to."
There's a lot of things go on behind these closed doors from the GMs. You never know, but I mean, we do know that he's better than where he got drafted.
Yeah, for sure. I agree.
That's 100%. Yeah. I can pretty much guarantee that he'll be better than where he was drafted. Yeah. Will he start? I mean, it's kind of hard to just give it to him, but he has a chance. I mean, he has arm talent. He has some mobility. He's relatively accurate, in the pocket. It really just depends on. But he also already has like a disciplinary action.
Yep.
For speeding
already.
Now.
Yep.
I mean, so
multiple times too.
So I mean, it's just we'll see how it plays out. I mean, Shedeur can start. I think he will at least get 1 start for the season. I'm going to predict that.
I agree.
Minimum of 1 start for the season. But I mean, other than that, there's nothing really crazy going on for the Browns. I mean, to be honest, we have what they get? Travion Henderson.
No, so at the running back spot, I mean, they got two rookies coming in, Quinshon Judkins and Dylan Sampson from Tennessee. 2 potential
starting running backs.
And they still have Jerome Ford.
They have talent.
Still have Jerome Ford, who started a lot of games last year.
Quinshon Judkins also got in a little debacle.
And they have, in my opinion, a fringe top 5-ish, if he stays healthy, tight end, David Njoku.
Yeah, that's whenever he's healthy, he plays very well. But he's always like he always seems to have something going on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
but he is talented. He can be the tight end they need. But I mean, we just haven't seen that from him too much in the past 2 years.
Yeah, and they have Jerry Jeudy, who it seems like at least the initial thing that we see is it seems like he's found a home in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
He's happy there. But as we all know about Cleveland, man, they're known for their defense. Myles Garrett, premier talent.
Yeah.
At the edge rusher
decided
position.
to stay in Cleveland.
Chose to stay
which
there.
Was a choice. But
yep. Got Mason Graham at defensive tackle from Michigan.
That was a first round pick. After they traded back.
That was pretty good. Jordan Hicks at linebacker is a decent guy.
Mm-hmm.
Mohamed Diabate, he's a name. Denzel Ward at corner. Grant Delpit at safety. They got some names. I just think, like we were talking about at the beginning, man, this division, man, I don't think they have a quarterback play to be able to compete.
I just don't think I don't think they have enough. I mean, that's just. I mean, if we're being honest, if they went 3-14 last season.
Yeah.
And I mean, that was with everything that was going on there, and they had like a promising start, like they were wanting to go somewhere, and then they just kind of never picked up anything.
Yeah.
I mean, they still have Kevin Stefanski. They still have I think they're gonna have a good defense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I just don't think the offense is talented enough, or like they don't have enough experience. I mean, between everyone, I just don't think they have enough experience.
I just truly, and we'll look at their whole schedule here in a little bit when we actually do our predictions, but I just thinking about the fact that they have to play at bare minimum the Ravens, Bengals, and Steelers.
Yeah, that could be 0-6. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, obviously it'll be more competitive than that because it's divisional games. But I mean, those are some hard teams.
Yeah. So not much going on with the Browns there. We'll see. The biggest news from there right now, I think, is other than the crazy, like you just mentioned, Myles Garrett re-signing was kind of. I couldn't believe he re-signed. They were just talking about trading him.
Yeah.
But we'll see what comes of Deshaun Watson.
Who knows? I mean,
all the disciplinary stuff.
He got married.
Now the torn Achilles. We'll see. We'll see what happens. There's not much going on there.
No. Nothing too crazy to be excited about.
Yeah. Stefanski, former NFL Coach of the Year. He might just be fighting an uphill battle right now. But I think best case scenario, they start with Joe Flacco. He's just not cutting it, and then they just throw their hands up and they go, "Hey, look, Shador, just go."
Mm-hmm.
And then Shador turns out to be what he should have been, which was at least a second round pick, and then they're at least a little competitive and give the Cleveland fans something to be excited about.
Yeah, I mean they haven't had much to be excited about, unfortunately.
So the next team I want to talk about in that division, Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, okay.
Team that will never die.
No, and they made some recent acquisitions too.
They did. They made some big moves.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously,
picked up Jalen Ramsey.
Yeah.
And they picked up Jonnu Smith.
Obviously, the first and foremost, the big one, Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
They went out and got Aaron Rodgers. Apparently, they saw enough in him, or
saw enough competitive spirit still in there.
Or they're just at the time when they signed him, there was just nobody left.
I mean, I don't know if they're still. I mean, the Falcons are still holding on to Kirk Cousins, and they couldn't figure out something with him.
Yeah.
So I mean, I guess it was Aaron Rodgers or Mason Rudolph as their starting quarterback again.
Yeah, and we've seen Mason Rudolph,
and I think we've seen enough.
Yeah.
Him as a starting quarterback.
And I mean, I tend to be one of the ones, man, and I was dead wrong about Rodgers, man. I actually had the Jets going to the Super Bowl his first year in New York. Before
ended very quickly
before he tore his Achilles. I've always believed in Aaron Rodgers as a player, and I really think with him in the mindset of like this is it.
Yeah, I mean this has got to be.
I think he's already said that it's probably it.
Yeah.
And then you go to an organization like Pittsburgh. I mean, you got to think, man. Look, at the end of the day, all this stuff matters, man. Some players can get through it. It's a mindset.
Mm-hmm.
But for most of his career, he was in Green Bay, which as a franchise,
they're one of the
top notch. And then you go to the Jets, which is just a perennial dumpster fire every year.
I mean, GMs in and out,
coaches fired left
Woody
and right.
Johnson talking bad about their own players,
yeah,
about
awful.
why they're not trading. It's just
awful things.
I mean, you can tell how good an organization is run. I mean, just from like how players like react.
Yeah.
I mean, really, like people, like if you have like hope for a team and like this is just like a slump, you usually have more players getting with it. Starting to talk more, starting to become more leaders.
For sure.
I mean, the Jets are just like.
And their fan base
next week, you know what I'm saying?
And man, their fan base is always there.
Always there.
And their defense, man, my God.
Oh, that's good.
On paper, the names, boy,
it's crazy.
But I digress.
We'll see how they play out.
Yeah. So back on the Steelers, at running back, they let Najee Harris walk in free agency. They thought enough of Jalen Warren, but also, drafted Caleb Johnson out of Iowa.
That could be a
major workhorse back in Iowa. I think he's their future. They got Pat Fryermuth, who's already a top 10-ish, 15-ish tight end. You mentioned Jonnu Smith, who had a crazy year last year.
Not even like a breakout year, but maybe like a historical year for him.
Yeah, it was like out of nowhere.
Yeah, I know.
And now he goes to Pittsburgh, where he might feel like he's maybe got a better chance to win. But the other big acquisition, they traded for DK. Basically got rid of George Pickens, got DK in. Some people would say, Pickens was a malcontent, not good in the locker room. DK is a consummate pro. They feel like they've progressed in that regard. Rest of their receivers, Calvin Austin, may have a good year this year. He had a decent year last year. Robert Woods, old veteran.
We got Roman Wilson.
Just
some names. DK Metcalf is going to be. I feel like that's why they went out and picked Jonnu Smith up too.
Yeah.
Just for some more player schemes. Honestly, because they have DK Metcalf at the receiver room, and then Calvin Austin kind of is there. Like he has a good deep ball.
Yep.
But that's about it.
You look at their defense, man, just across the board, the names, man, just Derek Harmon, Keanu Benton, Cam Hayward, T.J. Watt, goes without saying. Patrick Queen.
Even after they traded Fitzpatrick.
Peyton Wilson, Alex Highsmith, Darius Slay.
Yeah. Darius Slay was an acquisition for them.
Joey still got Joey Porter Jr. They drafted last year at corner. Pittsburgh might make some noise, man. It's all going to be.
We say this every year.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's
crazy to think.
That's why this division is so much fun. Because I think even if teams end, 7-10, 6-11, 8-9, they're not bad teams.
No.
They're eating each other.
Yeah. They got to play each other, and that's where they're like, oh, come on.
I think Pittsburgh's entire hopes, and I don't think I'm going out on a limb by saying this, they all fall on Aaron Rodgers staying healthy.
Yeah.
But the offensive line protecting him as well.
Their offensive line is shaky, but with their right tackle Lincoln on, I think Aaron Rodgers will be okay. I mean, for the most part, it honestly just depends on what he does.
Yeah.
The last we saw of him in a Jets uniform was promising. It was kind of looking up, but I think that was because he was just like, whatever. We're just playing to play at this point.
I think Pittsburgh's key to success is Caleb Johnson needs to touch the ball 200 to 250 times, take the pressure off Aaron Rodgers, do some play action to DK, and I think that's their best bet, truthfully. Just try to run the ball down people's throats.
They definitely have the defense. They have.
As long as Aaron don't turn the ball over and screw it up, I think they'll be just fine. So, what do you want to do next? You want to go Ravens or Bengals next?
Let's go Ravens and get them out of the way.
Okay.
Just because they're going to be. I think they're going to be the same. I think they're going to be the same old Ravens.
They're actually going to be pretty easy to get through.
Everybody
kind of knows what's going on there.
At this point, Lamar Jackson is top 3 quarterback.
Yep.
Top 5, top 3. It interchanges every week almost when they play. They got Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry ran through brick walls last year, and when everyone thought he wasn't going to do anything, he was going to start falling off.
Yep.
He only hit another acceleration. We got Zay Flowers. We got Mark Andrews still with them. They have a great O-line. They have a great defense like they always do.
Great head coach.
They got to get over the hump. That's it. That's literally
at some point.
At some point, they're going to – I believe they'll get over the hump.
That's the thing hanging over Lamar's head.
That's literally it. Lamar has the MVPs. He has the stats. He has the players around him. Rashad Bateman, Zay Flowers. he's had players. I mean, Derrick Henry, and then you got Justice Hill as like a pass catcher back, and then you have Keaton Mitchell as like a fast. He's there. I mean, you have players that are there, but they got to get over the hump. That's literally about it. I mean, they do well in their division every year. They do well out of their division every year. It's just there's always one or two little things that happen where they don't usually happen.
Yep.
And it messes them up.
And last year they finally, I think they were finally able to shake off the, Lamar not playing well.
Mm-hmm.
And then look what happened. Mark
Andrews
wasn't
injured or anything.
Andrews wide open in the end zone, drops touchdown pass that would have won the game.
Crazy.
And who knows what would have happened after that.
I mean, a Ravens versus Eagles Super Bowl.
That would have been crazy.
That would have been pretty wild.
Yeah.
I mean, anything could have happened there. Because, just two crazy offenses, two crazy defenses.
Big acquisition for Baltimore. They got Jair Alexander from Green Bay.
It only helps them. I mean, they've only gotten better, really. I mean, they've lost. I mean, have they lost really? Any big name?
Not big name players? Not of note, no.
I mean, I think they're going to be the same Ravens unless something astronomically bad happens, to anyone on their team. So I mean, their prediction is pretty easy. I mean, they're gonna be one or two, and I'm thinking they're probably gonna be one.
Yeah. So all right, well that leaves the Bengals.
And they're always a fun team to predict because no one knows. They saw and signed Shamar Stewart.
Yeah.
Or Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah.
Two defensive players.
Yeah.
Where their defense was piss poor last year.
Their defense was what cost them, man.
Literally almost every game, their defense is what cost them. I mean, there's so many games where Jamar Chase and Joe Burrow combined for 1,000 yards, you know what I'm saying, and 3 touchdowns.
This part is where I get kind of lost in the sauce a little bit, where it's like, all right, it's like people can ask, what is your definition of MVP? Mm-hmm. Most valuable player. Okay. So when I hear most valuable player, to me, it is most valuable player to the single most valuable player to a single team in the entire NFL, regardless of record.
Regardless of record or position.
And position. Now, obviously, quarterbacks are going to win MVP 9 times out of 10. It's just the way that it is.
Yeah, it's just the way it is now.
However, there's caveats to that. I don't think you can have an MVP on a 5-12 team.
It's hard.
I don't think you can have that. And the reason this gets brought up to me is I feel like Joe Burrow didn't get nearly enough looks as MVP last year. Led the league in passing yards, led the league in passing touchdowns, only had 9 interceptions.
He had the leading receiver.
And as you just pointed out, one of the worst defenses in all the league.
If not the worst.
Was literally costing them games. Literally. He's out there throwing his ass off, and the defense
he even ran for a 60-yard touchdown at one point. Something like that. I was like, oh my God. He really is doing it.
Defense comes out and just chokes it up.
Yep.
My point is, it's tough because it's like, if you look at the Bengals as a team, if you take Joe Burrow off that team, and let's just look at their team currently as it stands, and Jake Browning is your starting quarterback.
Hey, he did pretty good those couple of weeks.
I mean, he did, but what I mean is the supporting cast isn't there. And unfortunately, we weren't able to get our guest that we wanted on here, Junior. He's feeling under the weather. We were having a big debate about this
before the show started.
And people can say, and you say, all right, we'll take Lamar off Baltimore.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's fair. However, Baltimore has a defense.
Yeah.
And Baltimore has Derrick Henry.
Baltimore really doesn't have any pieces that they need to add.
Exactly.
It's kind of just wants rather than needs.
The Bengals are trotting out Chase Brown and Zach Moss.
Hey Chase! Hey, don't sleep on Chase Brown.
I mean, hey, I think he could have a decent year, but is he Derrick Henry?
Oh no, there's not many people who are Derrick Henry.
And then you have a Jamar Chase and a T. Higgins, who you're not going to be able to utilize them properly because you don't have Joe Burrow anymore.
Yeah.
That's why I think, I feel like Joe Burrow should have got a lot more looks as MVP. Now, at the end of the day, there's people that say that Josh Allen shouldn't have even won it. At this point, I don't even know who the MVP is anymore. If you gun in my head, MVP last season, it was Saquon Barkley.
I mean, honestly, it should have been.
The Eagles
2,000 yards.
Dude, the Eagles literally
crazy.
did nothing but add him, and they won the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, the Eagles got back C.J. Gardner-Johnson. They obviously drafted well because they always usually draft well.
Yeah.
And then they got Saquon, and then they won. Devastatingly won.
Yeah.
Like, they were the clear-cut – they were probably the clear-cut number one team for the whole year.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where people were like, the Falcons won. Why did they do that?
Yeah.
It was just mistakes.
Yeah.
And that's all it was. I mean, and they fixed the mistakes, and they practiced, and they did whatever, and they won.
Yep.
They freaking crushed everyone.
Yep.
And that's what Saquon did. That's what Saquon did for them. I honestly, if it was for me, I mean, I love Josh Allen as a player.
Yeah.
As a person, there's so many stories of him being cool.
Yeah.
But Saquon was the guy. I mean, he was the most valuable player for their team.
Yeah. For a team that was really good already.
Yeah, for a team which was crazy to think because they were already good already.
Yeah.
But I mean, he came in and
I mean, DeAndre Swift the year before was a 1,300 yard rusher.
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
You know, Saquon comes in and he's like, I'll see that and I'll give you 2,000.
Yeah.
And we'll win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You know.
And 10 plus touchdowns.
Yeah.
Like it was just a crazy season.
Yeah. So all right, so that's the AFC North. So let's go back and this is always fun. So I'm gonna do it to make it fun and shorter. You'll see a lot more debates on this show moving forward, I'm sure, especially later on when we talk about the Falcons. It got pretty heated earlier, but that'll be fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the Browns schedule,
mm-hmm.
and since you brought them up first, I'm going to let you do their predictions.
Gotcha.
And we'll keep track of this. We'll write it all down, and that way we can hold ourselves accountable because that's the thing on the show. It's all about accountability. Speaking of accountability, just real quick, can we talk about this? I know we tried to gloss it over at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, were we wrong about the home run derby last week.
Hey, I was okay.
Oh, let me rephrase. I was so far off base that
O'Neal Cruz made it a little far.
James Wood, what was that? I don't. And then Cal Raleigh won the whole damn thing. We're sitting here saying he should just take it easy, and he's like, nah.
Which was crazy because in the first round he almost lost.
Yeah.
Like he was close. He was what, centimeters off or millimeters off?
And then I mean MVP of the All-Star game. I mean, neither one of us were going to pick a bench guy.
No.
You know, came down to home run swings, and Schwarber won. Obviously, he hit 3 home runs to win it. You know.
Hey, Ketel Marte had a
day.
He had a day. He had a fighting chance.
He did have a day.
Until what happened, in my opinion.
Yeah, he did have a day. So, yeah, just get that out of the way just so y'all know. We don't forget about stuff like that. We're not hiding from it.
No, it was pretty I
was way off.
I also remember saying Junior Caminero wasn't going to go far.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. I
honestly didn't think so, but
here
he goes.
Hey, but, you know, the accountability goes both ways.
That's true.
Jazz Chisholm.
What
a joke. What a joke.
Oh, my gosh. 3 home runs.
That was so bad.
We were pretty correct on that.
Yeah, that was.
Hey, remember I was like, if I had to bring $1,000 to Vegas right now and bet on who would hit the least amount of home runs, I'd pick Jazz Chisholm.
You'd have won
I should have done it.
Yeah. All right, so let's go for Cleveland here. We're gonna go over each game, and I'll let you make your picks. So, all right, so we got Week 1. They're at home against the Bengals, opening up with a divisional game.
I think the Bengals are gonna win.
Yeah.
I mean, they're at home, but. I think the Bengals. They might not sign their defensive players though. Trey Hendrickson and Shamar Stewart and all the.
Trey Hendrickson.
Their defense hasn't really gotten better, so we shall see. But,
Trey Hendrickson is pretty pissed that they just keep paying all the offensive guys and they're not paying none of the defensive guys, even though the defense was trash.
Yeah.
Trey Hendrickson was not.
And Sam Hubbard retired.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Bengals might be bad. Who knows? I will still give it to the Bengals just because their offense is light years ahead of the Browns' offense.
Yeah. All right, so far we got the Browns 0-1, and I already know this next one.
Okay, we're gonna go 0-2 against the Ravens
at Baltimore.
That's probably their home opener.
I don't know what the Browns did. Looking at the schedule, just looking ahead, I don't know what the Browns did to piss off the NFL, but at least the first the first 8 weeks up to their bye, Good God.
It's tough. It's rough.
Yeah, so week 2 at Baltimore, you got that as a loss. You got week 3, the Packers come into Cleveland.
I think that's a loss too. I mean, if we're looking at rosters and looking at what the Packers did last year, what the Browns did last year, and the acquisitions they made,
Jordan Love's got to stay healthy, but
I think the Packers are going to win that.
Josh Jacobs ain't no joke.
It could be it could be a trap game, maybe, but I mean, the Packers are on paper better in every way.
Yep,
except maybe defense.
So that's 0-3, and then you got week 4.
It's the Lions
at the number 1 seed from last year, Detroit Lions.
At Detroit, I'm gonna chalk it up as a loss. Unfortunately, I'm gonna chalk it up as a loss, Cleveland fans. There's no one there.
So we're 0-4, and then we got week 5. This is a weird one. This is against Minnesota
at Cleveland
against J.J. McCarthy. Hold on, you got to check that. See the time? 9:30 a.m.
Oh, that's
they're in London.
They're in London. Yeah,
that's a weird one.
That's a weird one.
So
it really depends on how J.J. McCarthy plays. To be honest, I mean, quarterback is literally the most dependent position. I mean, if you don't have a good quarterback, you don't have anyone to catch. You don't have any yards.
So are you going to go out on a limb and say that might be their first?
I'm gonna chalk it up as a Browns win.
Okay.
I would pick him up. I would pick them to win.
1-4. All right.
1-4.
So they come back and they're at Pittsburgh.
I mean, they gotta win some games. Let's say they go on a little streak. They take one from the Steelers
at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
They've been known to do that a couple times.
Yeah, you're
Every
right.
Every once in a while, 2-4.
All right, 2-4. Then they get the Dolphins at home. I think that's the first one where I think Cleveland might actually flex a little bit. You get Miami. They're coming into Cleveland. They're a warm area team going into Cleveland at the end of October.
Let's keep it on a win streak.
Yeah.
3-4.
3 in a row.
3 in a row.
Man, Cleveland Browns fans might think they're going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's when Shador comes in, by the way.
I was about to say, yeah. After at the Lions, when they go 0-4 and get drubbed, that might be when Shador comes in and they break off 3 in a row.
And then they lose.
Then they're at New England.
And then I think they lose.
Think they lose that one? All right.
They've actually I don't think they've had a decent record against New England in a little bit.
Yeah.
And they got Stephon Diggs coming in from New England, and they have a pretty solid defense. Mike Vrabel's coming in.
Yep.
I don't know. Patriots might have a good team.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots are going to win against the Browns.
For sure.
At New England, yeah.
So going into the bye week, we have the Browns at 3-5. All right, so then you come out of the bye week and you're at the Jets.
Oh, that's such a tough game. They both are awful. A tie.
Hey, I mean, it could happen.
Has anyone ever predicted a tie?
I don't think so.
I mean, if we're just, I think the Jets might pull it off. I mean,
yeah,
they have a better offense on paper, I believe. They don't. I don't know. I think their defenses are pretty on par between everyone. With Sauce Gardner and all their whole defensive line and everything. I'll give the Jets a win.
That's the first game, and obviously we'll see more games as we do go through this. That's the first game on the NFL schedule that I've seen this year that makes me want to just
not do anything,
throw up.
Yeah.
Browns at Jets. That is just gross. What two just trash franchises. They're just so bad. I don't know, man. I think you might be right. I think the Jets pull it out at home. Obviously, we'll see, too, with the Jets, what they're doing coming into that game. That could, look different, but. But, all right, so after that, we got them at 3-6, and they got the Ravens at home.
3-7 next.
Yeah, just nothing to talk about there. Then they're at Vegas. Revamped Vegas. They are revamped. Pete Carroll, Geno Smith.
I think the Raiders win here. I mean, the Raiders aren't a bad team in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, Christian Wilkins is injured right now, and they have injuries and they have stuff like that. But they still have Max Crosby. They just drafted Ashton Jensen. They still have Brock Bowers. They got a crazy upgrade at quarterback with Geno Smith. Even though Geno Smith isn't crazy himself,
but it's a crazy upgrade.
Going from Desmond Ridder and
Aiden
O'Connell, who was starting last year.
Yep.
So I mean, I think the Raiders are going to be a sleeper team.
Okay, maybe. So we got all right. So that's week 12. So we got them at 3-8.
Yeah.
3-8. All right. Just doesn't get any better for these guys. They got the 49ers at home.
I think the 49ers will win.
Now, if I can play devil's advocate for just 1 second.
The 49ers might not be that good, though.
Can I give you a possibility of Cleveland winning?
Yeah, of course.
That's week 13. So half of San Francisco could easily be hurt by now.
It's true. Or traded. I mean,
by the time they play,
or standing out still because of their contracts.
Yeah.
I mean, Brandon Ayuk isn't looking to come back for a little bit. Juwan Jennings is looking for a contract now.
Yep. Because he knows that
Deebo Samuel isn't there anymore. They got George Kittle. CMC is decrepit old man who keeps on. He has a bone injury or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I mean, the Browns have a chance. I mean, it's the NFL. Anything can happen.
But what's your prediction?
I mean, if we're going clearly on just paper and on their team, the 49ers are better.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just how it is.
All right, so we got them at 3-9. All right, and then after that, they get the Titans at home.
I think the Browns will win there. I think the Browns are a little bit more talented at defense, and their offense is kind of on par. Maybe depends on how their quarterback play is.
Yeah.
But the Titans don't look that interesting to me.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So we got them at 4-9, and so far, I don't disagree with anything that he said with any of these picks in these games. The Browns are just so bad. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to argue against it.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard. I mean, with bad teams like this who have been bad and just came off a bad season,
and their quarterback is such a question mark.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's hard to predict these teams just because of what's going on.
We'll see. Truthfully,
always it can be different.
Truthfully, if Cleveland had pulled off being able to say, let's trade up and get Cam Ward, I'd feel a lot differently about the Browns. But they are who they are. Mm-hmm. All right, so we got them at now. They are 4-9, going into Week 15 at Chicago.
I think the Bears will pull it off.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough game. I think the Bears are going to be a lot better this year.
In Chi-Town?
Yep. In December.
In December.
Now, granted, Cleveland is Cleveland, so the weather's not really going to matter to them. But all right, so now we're 4-10. All right, then we got the Bills at home. That's a walkover.
I genuinely think they lose the rest of their games.
Yeah.
Bills, Steelers, Bengals.
Yeah, and then they're at Bengals to end the season.
They're not gonna sweep the Steelers.
So.
And I think the Bengals.
So Browns 4-13 is our prediction here.
Yeah, they get one game better. That's a pretty unfortunate.
Is that a win? Is that a win for the fan base?
Is it a win for the fan base? No.
One game better?
No. I think it's more of a kick to the stomach.
Yikes.
I don't know. It's pretty tough.
All right, so now if you want to run down the schedule for the Steelers, I will go with the Steelers. And feel free to chime in if you disagree with me. Because just so you guys know, any of you that don't know me when we talk sports, I'm known to go out on a limb a little bit and be a little bit different than everybody else.
Okay, so Week 1, Steelers at Jets.
Don't even think it's a game. They're going to destroy the Jets. I don't even think it's a game.
Aaron Rodgers out for a vengeance.
To prove to them that he was right and they were wrong.
Honestly, that'd be an interesting game, even though it's the Jets.
Yep.
Seahawks at Steelers, home opener.
At home, I like Seattle. Traveling across country, though, Sam Darnold's a good quarterback. He showed that he could lead a team.
That's another story. Will Sam Darnold keep the disguise he's been having?
Well, he's going from a great offensive mind in Minnesota to a defensive coach in Seattle.
Mike McDonald.
They have Smith and Jigba in Seattle, and they brought in Cooper Kupp, who's going to be like a security blanket. Mm-hmm. They just cut Noah Fant, so I don't even know who their tight end's going to be. We'll delve into that a little more when we talk about Seattle. But, man, going cross-country Week 2 in Pittsburgh, terrible towels. Yeah, I got Pittsburgh going 2-0 there.
Yeah, I don't really disagree. Steelers at Patriots.
So this one's a tricky one. The Patriots in the past and the Steelers have had good battles just as franchises. I also think the Patriots' defensive scheme has always given Aaron Rodgers fits, and it's at New England. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say New England wins this one.
That's not a bad prediction.
Pittsburgh's 2-1.
New England has a pretty decent team, I think.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a battle, but I think either team can win. I don't disagree with anything. Vikings at Steelers back home.
Yeah. So it looks like we're going to have to double check some of these because that's a 9:30 a.m. start too. I wonder if is Minnesota actually playing in London twice?
That might be.
That's what it looks like. That's a 9:30 a.m. start. It does show at Pittsburgh, but I don't think they'd be playing at 9:30 in the morning in Pittsburgh. That's got to
But I
be
mean, so one of the teams is going to have to be a home team.
Yeah, that's
Just
got
for
to be a
sake of it.
London game.
Or it could be like one of the German, like because they have.
Oh, Germany. That's right.
Yeah, that could be
I
a
forgot
Germany
about
game.
that. Well, an out of country game.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron
International
Rodgers.
game, yeah.
Aaron Rodgers has in the past performed horribly outside of the country. He in the few games he's played, he's performed terrible. Minnesota's defense blitzes like nobody's business.
Nobody's business.
I actually think Minnesota beats them.
Off.
Yep, go
That's
2-2.
It's not a bad prediction.
I think they go 2-2 going into the bye week, and I think this is going to be the beginning of the downfall of the Steelers. For a guy like Aaron Rodgers to have your bye week, week 5, that's awful.
Tough.
That is terrible.
Older quarterback with a week 5.
They need a much later bye week. But
yeah,
we'll see.
Because then it goes into Browns at Steelers. And I predicted them to lose here.
Yeah. I got the Browns losing that game. I don't think Pittsburgh loses to the Browns at home.
That's fair.
I just not at home. So I got them at 3-2 right now.
Then you have the Steelers at the Bengals.
Thursday night football at Cincinnati.
It's hard to predict division.
It is. I just being Thursday night. That's the thing. Not giving Rodgers a lot of time to recover. The Browns are probably going to come at him a lot. Joe Burrow, I think, just kind of outdoes him. So I'll go Bengals there. Gotcha. So I got them at 3-3 currently.
Packers at Steelers.
Now this one is an interesting one because it's a Sunday night game. Mm-hmm. But Aaron will have 10 days to rest after that Thursday night game.
Yeah.
And he gets the Packers at home. It's kind of one of those pseudo revenge games. If you believe everything you're hearing, this Aaron Rodgers last year, do you really think he wants to end his career not beating the Packers?
No.
I just don't know if the Steelers have enough to do it.
Man. It's a good question.
I don't know.
The Packers lost Jair Alexander, though.
Yeah.
They got some question marks on their defense.
Yeah, I'm going to go Steelers here.
Okay.
So I think I got them at, what was that, 4-3?
Wait a second.
Yeah, 4-3.
Colts at Steelers. Ooh, they have a couple home games here.
5-3. It's not even this.
Colts are pretty rough right now. That's not really much to talk about. Steelers at Chargers.
That might actually be a game where Rodgers can sit out the whole fourth quarter.
It might be.
Which would behoove him.
Yeah. Now we have the Steelers at the Chargers.
This is the first game on this schedule so far that I'm looking at, and I'm like, Steelers. I don't think the Steelers have stand a chance.
I don't think they do.
I absolutely hate cross country games. I don't think it's good. You're coming off a Sunday afternoon game in Indy. You get to go back home to Pittsburgh for a day or two, and then you got a Sunday night game at the Chargers. One of the more shocking teams from last year, but I mean they're legit. Mm-hmm. So I got them losing to the Chargers there. So that's week 10. So that's 4-5, 5-4.
I think it's You
got them at 5-4 currently.
Bengals at Steelers.
So this is one where I think they beat the Bengals at home. I think they split with the Bengals. I think they lose to the Bengals at the Bengals on that Thursday night, and they beat the Bengals at home here to get retribution. So that puts them at, what's that?
That'd be 6-4.
6-4? Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like that.
Then you have the Steelers at Bears. That's, I don't know. At the Bears.
That's tough, man.
That's tough.
I want to believe in Caleb Williams so bad, man. I really want to.
As a fantasy owner of him, I would like to believe in him.
But God, man, I don't know. They did a lot to the offensive line to bolster it.
Drew Dahlman. They got Joe Tooney.
You know what? I'm just gonna to kind of save some time. I'm gonna go ahead and just say I think they're gonna lose the next 3 for sure.
Bears, Bills, Ravens.
Yep.
Oof, that's tough.
At Bears, Bills at home, and at Ravens. So that leaves them at week 14. That leaves them at
6 and 7.
6 and 7. That sounds about right for that team, I feel like.
And then Dolphins at Steelers.
I think they win that game. Again,
7
Dolphins.
and 7. That's pretty
Dolphins coming up to Pittsburgh Monday Night Football.
Oh, yeah, that's tough.
Aaron's last Monday Night Football game. I think he'll want to put on a show.
Steelers at Lions.
Next.
Yeah.
The Lions are they're just so good.
They have a new offensive coordinator, though.
They're just
and defensive coordinator.
They're just so good. It doesn't matter.
That's understandable.
They got that guy. They got that one guy.
Jared Goff.
Dan Campbell. The guy that will bite your kneecap off.
Yeah.
He said it himself.
And then spit it back out.
Yep.
Steelers at Browns.
All right, so I don't think they split with the Browns. I think they beat the Browns.
That's fair.
So that makes them.
I just feel like they always split with the Browns. That's just
Yeah.
me. I could.
No, you're right. No, you're absolutely right. No, you're generally speaking, you're right. I think this
You're saying this is where they break the curse.
I think this is where they're kind of like fringe playoffs right here.
Mm-hmm.
They have to beat Cleveland to even get a
8 and
shot
7.
to play Baltimore,
Mm-hmm.
and then winner gets in, and they get Baltimore at home. I don't think winner gets in. Baltimore's going to be in regardless, but Pittsburgh would
Ravens
need
at
to get
Steelers,
in.
yeah.
And I think this could be another. Well, I don't know. Really threw me off last year when the Chiefs sat everybody and let their division rival Broncos and Chiefs fans hate each other.
Yeah.
They let their division rival Broncos win and get in the playoffs. I could not believe that.
I could either.
I don't see Baltimore doing that for Pittsburgh.
No shot.
No way.
No way. I don't think so.
However,
they got too much of a hatred.
However, first bold prediction.
Steelers win.
Rodgers pulls it off.
Wow.
Beats Baltimore to get into the playoffs
at 9.
At 9. No, there will be 10 and 7. There will be 10 and 7. They can get in the playoff. They'll sneak in.
Sneak in. Okay, that's not. I don't necessarily disagree with some of those picks, but I mean, we'll see how it goes with Aaron Rodgers. That's all I got at this point.
That's it. I couldn't agree more. All right, so let's run through the Ravens real quick. I feel like this one's going to be a quick one, but they got some tough games. All right, so this is all you, buddy. I'm giving you the Ravens.
Okay. All right, so 17-0.
Well, they start off week 1 Sunday Night Football at Buffalo.
They're gonna get vengeance. They're gonna get vengeance.
Are they?
Chalk it up as a win.
All right, 1-0. All right. I think we already went over this on a previous schedule. Browns at home.
Win.
2-0.
2-0.
All right. Then they get the Lions at home on Monday night.
Oof. At Baltimore.
At Baltimore.
Oh, that's tough.
They got
they started 0-3 last season.
They got a hellacious schedule, man.
They started 0-3 last season. Let's let them start 3-0.
3-0
this season.
All right, so then 3-0, they go into week 4 at Kansas City.
I don't think they can get over the hump. They lose. 3-1.
3-1. All right.
Patrick Mahomes pulls out the devil magic.
Yep. Okay. Then they get the Texans at home.
I think they won that.
Yeah. That'd be a pretty good game. But I agree with you there. All right, so we got them at 4-1, and then they finish out before the bye, week 6. They have the Rams at home.
Oh, that's a weird game.
A weird game. One of them games I was talking about I hate, cross-country games. LA going to Baltimore.
Yeah.
I don't love it.
I mean, it's hard to put the Ravens at 5-1, but I kind of want to do it. Actually, I'll pick the Rams to upset the Ravens.
I'll say you wouldn't get a whole lot of pushback from people if you had them that
at 5-1. Yeah, I mean they're good.
But you're gonna go the Rams.
They're gonna have pickups though, I think.
All right, so
they always do.
So going into the bye week, we got the Ravens at 5-2. All right, come out of the bye week, they get the Bears at home.
6-2.
6-2. All right, then they go at Miami on a Thursday night.
7-2.
So, all right. Then they're at Minnesota on a Sunday. So they're at Minnesota on, what's that, 10 days rest?
They should win that, I think. I mean, the Viking Stadium is pretty hostile.
Yeah.
But the Ravens are just good. I think it'll be a fight. Vikings have been fighting the past couple of years. I think it'll be a fight, but I think the Ravens will pull it off.
All right. So 7-2. Then you got at Cleveland. I think you had them.
I had them
sweeping Cleveland. Yeah. All right. So that's 8-2. All right, and then they get the Jets at home. 9-2.
I feel like they're not. I mean, it's hard to like predict a team doing this well. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because you're like something's gonna happen. Something's bound to happen. But I mean, they're a great team, and they only got better. So I mean, 9-2 isn't a crazy prediction.
Yeah. Okay. So you got them at 9-2 going into week 13. Here's a weird one. 3 straight division games.
Oof.
So you got Bengals at home on a Thursday night.
They always win Thursday night.
Steelers at home on a Sunday, and then the following Sunday you're at the Bengals.
Oh, that's awful. That's awful.
They stumble a little bit. What do you think?
It's hard to win 3 divisional games back to back to back.
Yep.
I think Thursday night they beat the Bengals.
Okay.
I think they beat the Steelers, but I think they lose to the Bengals and split the series.
Okay. I'm not gonna fight you on that. I don't think that's pretty legit. So at that point, you have them
11-3.
Yeah, they're 11-3. Yeah. All right, and then I think I probably know the answer to this one, but then week 16 they got the Patriots at home.
The Ravens should pull that out.
12-3, and then they finish the next 2 games on the road, at Green Bay and then at Pittsburgh.
I think they'll win Green Bay, but they'll split with the Steelers.
So they lose at Pittsburgh. So then you agree with what I said about Pittsburgh pulling it off at the end.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then you have the Ravens going 13-4.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you're going to get much pushback on that.
I mean,
I really don't.
There could be games where obviously they
got a pretty decent beginning of the schedule, man. I mean,
they have a couple.
I mean, man, you come out at Bills, Browns at home, divisional game, Lions at home, at Chiefs, first 4 games of the season.
It's not easy.
Could they go 0-4?
No.
No.
I don't think, no.
He was about to say they could.
I don't think so. I don't really think so.
All right, so let's knock out the Bengals real quick.
All right. The Bengals are so hard. Oh my gosh.
I mean,
every year they're
so bullish on Joe Burrow and obviously Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Their defense is so suspect, man.
So bad. It's pretty bad right now.
And then I don't know what's going on with this Shamar Stewart kid. Like he's just, I don't know. I don't know if he's just delusional or if the Bengals are trying to cheat him. I don't know.
He's making a case. I mean, I guess we'll see. But week 1, Bengals at Browns.
I think Bengals win that.
That's fair. Jaguars at Bengals.
Jaguars are a dumpster fire.
Really?
Dude, their coach, Duval.
Liam Cohen?
He lost me immediately. He lost me immediately.
That was hilarious. Oh my gosh.
That was awful.
That's
that was
hilarious.
So bad.
Hey man, they got Travis Hunter and Tank Bigsby and Brian Thomas Jr. and Evan what is it, Evan Strange? No, that's Evan Ingram. Liam Strange? Cole Strange.
They cut Evan Ingram.
Yeah.
And Christian Kirk.
Yeah.
Now, the defense is solid.
Defense is pretty decent. They got a couple pieces. What do you think, man? Come on. Jaguars at Bengals.
Bengals. I don't think it's gonna be a game. I really don't.
You think the Bengals are gonna win?
I think the Bengals are gonna outclass them.
Okay,
that's a game where, like, all kidding aside, I just go Joe Burrow, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, so they got them going 2-0 into the Bengals at Vikings.
I think Minnesota wins that one.
Yeah, I think that's a good prediction. So 2-1, Bengals at Broncos.
That's a nightmarish game at Denver, Monday Night Football.
Ugh.
I think the Broncos beat them.
2-2 going to Lions at Bengals.
I cannot wait to do the NFC North because I feel like the way we're talking, I don't think we have anyone beating the Lions.
I know that's the Lions are 17-0 currently on the prediction.
I don't. Will they become the first team to ever go 0-17 and then 17-0 later? Will that be? Maybe the first team to ever do that.
I think they might. I mean, the only perfect season is the Dolphins, right?
Yeah, well,
and they've never been
to go all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, because the Patriots had their.
But they lost to Eli.
Yeah.
In the Super Bowl. Yeah. Okay.
Gosh.
Yeah. So no Lions.
And they both have never been 0-17.
Yeah, Lions won that one. So I had the Bengals on a 3-game losing streak right now.
Okay, so Bengals at Packers.
I have the Bengals on a 4-game losing
Oh
streak
my,
right
2-4 going into the Steelers at Bengals.
So it's at Cincinnati?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I had the Steelers losing this game. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with that.
3-4.
3-4, yep.
Okay, so now we're going into Jets at Bengals.
10 days of rest after winning a divisional game against Pittsburgh. I think they drub the Jets.
Drub the Jets.
Drub
Okay.
them.
So 4-4. And now they go into Bears at Bengals.
Only because it's at Cincinnati, I'm going to pick Cincinnati. If I'm being honest, if it was at Chicago, I'd probably pick Chicago here.
Okay.
Because I think Cincinnati could be, at this point, after that murderer's row of at Browns is going to be a dogfight. But then you're at Minnesota, at Denver, Lions at home, at Packers, Steelers, Bears. They're going to be praying for this bye week. Mm-hmm. And I think they're going to barely squeak it out against the Bears and be thanking their stars that the bye week's here.
That's fair. So he had the bye week, and then Bengals at Steelers.
I think they've split. I think the Steelers actually beat them here.
Okay.
Bengals coming off the bye week.
So they have at 5-5?
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, that's not an awful prediction. We'll see how their defense holds up. We have the Patriots at Bengals. A rematch from last year, from the first week.
And the Patriots beat them.
Yep.
That's right. Oh, my God. Oh, could they do it again? No way.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
So we got 6-5.
Yeah, I think that might be one of those games that Joe Burrow's got circled.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
He's like, I got to get them back.
I got to figure this out. So you got the Bengals at the Ravens.
3-game losing streak.
Really?
All day long.
Yeah, I can.
At Baltimore, at Buffalo,
you don't even have
Baltimore at home.
Ravens.
No.
Okay, that's fair. They have a tough time with the Ravens.
Yeah.
All right, so you have them. What is it? 6 and 8.
I believe so. 3 games left. Yep.
Bengals at Dolphins. I think we had the Dolphins going like 0-17 as well.
But this one's at Miami. It's a little different. But I just don't know. Is Tua going to be healthy at this point? It's week 16.
Is Tua going to be healthy? Is
Tyreek going to be healthy?
Is their defense going to be good? Is their weapons going to be good besides Jalen Waddle? Devin Achane?
I'm going to give Cincinnati this game.
Dang, the Dolphins might not win a game in our predictions.
Yeah. Actually, I'm going to say Cincinnati goes on a 3-game losing streak. Then they go on a 3-game winning streak to end the season.
Okay, that's not a bad prediction. So they go from 6-8 to 9-8.
They finished 9-8
again,
and barely missed the playoffs again.
Oh my gosh!
Then in the off season, the talk started of Joe Burrow wanting to get the hell out of there.
Dang, I don't know, man. The Jamar Chase and T. Higgins just signed that contract. We'll see.
At some point,
so we have the Ravens winning the division.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got the Ravens, and then I believe I actually have the Steelers and the Bengals both finishing 9-8, so the Bengals could make the playoffs.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
Browns definitely not. Browns are finishing dead last in that division.
All right. Well, that's
the AFC North.
That's the AFC North.
All right, so we can go over the AFC South really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Just hit on
they're all
some teams.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, they're all pretty bad.
Unfortunately, Houston Texans might probably get a win.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and go on a limb and say the Houston Texans will win again.
Yeah, I think Houston Texans are gonna win the division. All right, so you pick. What team do you want? You want to go?
I'll do the Jaguars.
All right. So, what do you like about them? What do you not like about them? Player wise, coach wise, and then we'll do their schedule.
I think the Jaguars have a pretty decent team. I don't think they're anything crazy. I think they're going to be average again. I think Liam Cohen brings in a good offensive mind and what they need. I think Trevor Lawrence could have a better year.
Let me ask you a question.
I think there's going to be mediocre again, though.
Looking out, will Trevor Lawrence ever reach his full potential? Will it ever happen?
As it's looking right now, no. As highly touted as he was, no. I don't think so.
Because I don't think he's ever going to play bad enough to where, especially while he's still young, I don't think he's ever going to be able to escape Jacksonville.
And he already signed an extension too.
They're never going to let him go. And do you think Travis Etienne gets moved?
Probably.
Eventually,
yeah. I mean, Tank Bigsby is kind of taking over the role. It looks like.
Yeah. And Brian Thomas is legit.
He's legit. Travis Hunter, we'll see how he plays out and see how he goes on both of his
they got
defense and offense.
They got rid of Christian Kirk because they like Brian Thomas can handle it.
And Evan Ingram.
Here's my first hot take. since I wanted to wait to get to Jacksonville because you brought him up earlier. You ready for this?
What's up?
First hot take.
I know.
Bookmark it. 59 minutes and 55 seconds. Travis Hunter will be a bust in the NFL.
Oh, man.
Bust.
Dang.
Bust central.
Dang.
I don't think he's going to be good at all. I really don't.
Why say that?
I think that he was protected by Dion. I think he's a freak athlete. I think he's a little full of himself. And what I mean by that is he's not outwardly full of himself. I think he thinks that he can play two positions in the NFL, and he just doesn't understand the NFL is a different game than college football.
I mean, we're going to see.
Moreover, no disrespect, but then again, all the disrespect in the world. NFL is much different than Big 12 college football. Because that's the other problem I have with Travis Hunter, the competition. He was a lockdown corner. Who the hell did he face?
Yeah.
At the receiver position.
Other than Ted, right?
Yeah, other than Ted from Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
I don't even know if they played though.
They may not have.
I don't even think they did.
I'm sure they did at some point. He was there for 2 years.
Sure, yeah.
But I mean, Travis Hunter missed a couple games.
That's true. Because
he was trying to do too much.
Yeah.
Got clobbered. Ruptured his spleen.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's going to be a bust. I'm going to put a caveat on it. If he picks one position and locks in on that position, but if he tries to do this,
flipping back and forth,
I'm Bo Jackson, I'm Deion Sanders shit. No,
it's tough.
I don't think he's going to be able to do it.
All right,
that's my bold prediction.
That's
I may be wrong, but if I'm right,
as highly drafted as he was, that's a pretty bold prediction.
Hey, if I'm right, y'all are never going to hear the end of it.
All right, who are you going to do now?
All right, so we're going to go over. We're going to do their schedule real quick.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, so just run through it real quick.
Mm-hmm.
So they got the Panthers at home.
I think they beat the Panthers.
All right, at Cincinnati.
They lose.
All right, 1-1. Texans at home.
I think they lose to the Texans. They lose to the Niners. They lose to the Chiefs. Oh my gosh! Oh, they lose to the Seahawks. Oh my. Okay. I don't think I don't know if they're going to lose all these games. So let's talk about.
Let's give them credit for Chiefs, Seahawks, Rams back to back are a murderer's row, but they get them all at home.
That's true. They do get them. I think they'll win one. I think they'll beat the Seahawks.
And they're all cross-country games.
Oh, that's true. I think they'll beat the Seahawks.
Okay.
I think they'll beat the Seahawks. I think they're going to lose to the Chiefs, and they're going to lose to the Rams.
All right, so going into the bye, you have them at 2-6. Am I doing that math right? No, that math's not mathing.
They beat the Panthers. They lose to the Bengals.
2-4.
Yeah.
2-4. Mm-hmm. All
right. Jaguars at Raiders. I think the Jaguars are going to win.
Think so?
Okay. I think they're going to win. I know I talked about the Raiders.
Yeah, you were talking about just a second ago.
I was talking about the Raiders, but I think it's going to be one of those
desperation.
Out
of a bye week.
We
got to do
this. We got to start hitting. We got to start hitting.
I can see that.
The Jaguars at Texans. I don't think they're going to sweep. I don't think the Texans are going to sweep the Jaguars. I think they're going to beat the Texans.
At Houston.
At Houston.
Okay. All right. So week 10, you have them at 4-5.
Yeah.
All right. 4-5.
Chargers, Jaguars, loss.
All right.
Jaguars at Cardinals. I think the Cardinals are going to beat the Jaguars.
All right. So we're at 4-7.
Jaguars. I think they're going to beat the Titans. Titans. I think they're going to beat the
Titans. So 5-7.
Colts at Jaguars. Colts, whenever they go to Duval, they always lose every time. For some reason, they're gonna lose to the Jaguars.
So you got the Jags at 6-7.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Jacksonville will be too upset with that after the year they just had.
And then I think they beat the Jets. Honestly, I mean the Jets. I mean they're not too crazy apart from each other.
So 7-7.
And then they could do something here. I mean, I think they lose to the Broncos. I think they beat the Colts. I think they have a better team than the Colts.
So
and I think they beat the Titans again.
So
9-8.
They finished 9-8.
I think so. With a desperation of getting in.
Okay.
It's a new fresh start.
The schedule sets up pretty decent for them.
I believe so.
The games that stick out to me, obviously, at Denver is going to be ridiculous. At San Francisco, at Cincinnati at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
Chiefs coming into their building, Rams coming into their building. Yeah, 9-8.
I'm so ready for football, man.
Come
on.
I'm
talking about this. Let's go. I need this right now.
Look, man, we're pumped, all right, but we're talking about the AFC South, so we're a little less pumped than what we would usually be. All right, so you took the Jags, so I'm gonna take the Colts.
Okay.
Big story out of the Colts.
Who's going to be their quarterback again?
Hey, bold prediction that I had that we didn't have the show yet, unfortunately, but anyone who knows me knows that I said this.
He did say this.
AR-15 bust.
Yeah.
Overrated. He was not good in college. He's a freak athlete. I don't think he has the head for it. He has the arm strength like crazy. He can run, but he doesn't have the head for the game.
I don't disagree with that.
This man is literally on the verge of getting beat out by Danny Nichols.
Danny Nichols. Not even Danny Dimes?
He's not Dimes. He can get Dimes back. But right now, he's Danny Nichols.
He might be Danny Pennies right now.
He's winning that job.
I mean, he might.
Let that sink in. He is winning that job. And they are happy with him.
Yeah, I know. I mean, they're still having talks about a quarterback battle. But they're like, man,
they have to.
They're like, man, Daniel Jones is really flashing talent out there.
Wasn't AR-15 like a top 3 pick?
He was the number 4 pick. Because
they have to call it about.
It went C.J. Stroud, Bryce Young, and then who was the third? Bryce Young.
No. Will Anderson was number 3.
No, it was Bryce Young, C.J. Stroud, Will Anderson.
Yeah, because Houston traded back up. Yeah.
And then Bryce Young was number 1 for the Panthers, and then C.J. Stroud had that crazy rookie year. Wow.
All right, so I'm gonna do the Colts.
Okay, let's go. Dolphins at Colts.
That's interesting.
I think the Dolphins win.
I think the Dolphins win only because this will be the 1 week of the entire season the Dolphins will be fully healthy.
That's awful. That's crazy. Crazy prediction. Broncos at Colts. 2 home openers to start.
This is a weird one. I actually think they pull it off.
Really?
Yeah, Broncos on the road. I think the Broncos might be feeling a little bit of themselves after the season they had. Bo Nix, Sean Payton. I think the Colts pull it off.
Okay, so 1-1. Colts at Titans.
I think the Titans might be the worst team in the NFL again.
Yeah,
I like tough. Cam Ward, but man, he just has no help.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
So I'm going to go Indy there.
2-1. All right, Colts at Rams.
Next.
2-2. Raiders at Colts. Oof. What an uninteresting
Dude, the Colts have a decent little home schedule.
I know, right?
I think they can beat the Raiders at home.
I think they can.
I really do. I'm gonna go Colts there.
Okay, so 3-2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals at Colts.
I'm gonna go Colts again at home.
4-2.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I like the Colts at home, man. I like the Colts at home. I like
the Cardinals have a good team though. They have a pretty decent team.
Kyler.
Their O-line's getting better.
Marvin Harrison. A little overrated.
Oh, don't tell that a doctor. Colts at Chargers.
Next, they're gonna get drubbed.
So you have them at 4-3.
Yep.
Okay. Titans at Colts.
Weird one. I'm actually gonna say the Titans pull this off.
I think
the Titans pull this off.
So you have them at 4-4.
Yep.
Colts at Steelers.
Steelers.
It's fair. So 4-5. Falcons at Colts.
That's another international game.
This is a Germany game.
That's a Germany game. That's right.
This is the first Falcons prediction.
Oh, I don't want to get into this Falcons argument with you. Oh God.
We're in Germany, man. Falcons are German. Are a German team. We have a fan base. We have a fan base there.
We gotta beat the Colts.
We gotta beat the Colts,
don't we?
Chalk it up. Come on, let's chalk it up.
All right, I'm gonna chalk it up.
Okay, that's a loss. What are we at now for the Colts?
So that's 5-5 going into the bye week.
Okay, so
I think going with Daniel Jones at quarterback, I think the Colts would take that in a fucking heartbeat. 5-5. I think they take that.
Yeah, they would. Colts at Chiefs though.
Negative.
5-6.
This is where their season they had hope and it goes.
Yeah, it started plummeting. Texans at Colts.
Texans.
So 5-7.
Mm-hmm.
Colts at Jaguars.
You said it. They lose at Jacksonville.
Every time for some reason.
Jacksonville could have no wins and that'll be their one.
So that's 5-8.
Yep.
Colts at Seahawks.
Cross country. Don't like it. Don't like it.
So 5-9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're taking a big turn. 49ers at Colts.
Monday Night Football.
No
chance in hell.
Oh my God, 5-10. They're plummeting. Jaguars at Colts though.
They win their last game at home.
Okay, 6-10. Colts at Texans.
Texans.
6-11.
Destroy them.
It's tough. That's tough.
I just don't think they have enough, man.
That's fair.
I really don't.
That's fair. I don't disagree with that.
I think as a team, when you put yourself in a position where you have to start Daniel Jones,
mm-hmm.
like you have to, Jonathan Taylor is not proving he can stay healthy.
Yeah. He had a good season last year, though.
Yeah. Michael Pittman hasn't turned out to be the stud they thought he would be.
Now that's been Josh Downs.
Josh Downs is good.
And even Alec Pierce has been breaking out.
Will we see anything from A.D. Mitchell this year?
Yeah, we'll see. I mean,
their offensive line's decent. Their defense doesn't really have anybody that jumps off the page at me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's tough.
Yeah. All right. So who do you want? You want the lowly Titans or
I want to do the Texans.
You want the Texans? Okay.
The Texans they're good. They're okay.
They're good.
They're okay. They're nothing. I don't think they're fantastic.
They're solid.
Yeah.
They're solid.
They have potential. They were like last year, like going into last year, the fan base and then were Super Bowl bound. Yeah. They were like, we're ready. We're there.
And then, dude, the injury.
And then injury just killed him. And then CJ Stroud didn't play that well. Yeah. Granted, his O-line has been abysmal.
And at one point, he lost all three of his top three receivers. Mm-hmm. All three of them.
Nico Collins, Tank Dell, and Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is out of Houston now.
Tank Dell is going to miss the first part of the season. Maybe
Tank Dell might miss 2 years.
Yeah.
He tore like MCL, UCL, ACL. He tore everything.
But Nico
Collins is the guy.
Nico's a beast.
He's the guy. But Joe Mixon. They got Nick Chubb, though. That's the thing. That's the thing with the Texans. Chubb, they're like, okay, they have some things.
But hey, they did go in division and get another number one receiver.
It's true.
Christian Kirk.
They got Christian Kirk. I mean, they have some pieces. Their defense is pretty good. Will Anderson's good. They have Daniil Hunter.
Yes. Love their coach.
Yeah.
Love the coach.
D'Amico Ryans. Thank you. I couldn't think of his name for 2 seconds.
So the Texans are always that team to me. They have the benefit of playing in my opinion, the worst division in the league.
Yeah.
However, what that always means is they get a first seed schedule every year. And they get hellacious games.
Yeah.
And we're about to go over them right now. All right, so they come out week 1 at the Rams.
At the Rams? I think the Rams beat them. Honestly, the Rams have a good team.
Yeah. All right, so 1-0. Then the very next game, Monday Night Football at home against the Bucks. Take your Falcons hat off and make a real prediction here.
Buccaneers are going 0-17. So are the Saints, and so are the Panthers. Don't know how that's not able to happen, but it will happen. I mean, I think the Bucks win here.
Yeah,
I think so.
Okay,
probably.
Okay.
If we're being honest, I mean, it's at Texans though.
Yeah.
Look, I'll give the Texans this win.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give them because I think they're fresh. They have their players are healthy. I think they have a better defense than the Bucks.
I'm looking down the line. And I'm telling you, you're gonna have to give them some wins here and there because they got a tough schedule.
Yeah.
All right, so we got them at 1-1 going at Jacksonville.
I think I said they beat Jacksonville here.
Yeah, you did.
And then they beat the Texans, so they're 3-1.
They beat the Titans.
Yeah, they beat the Titans.
3-1, and they're at Baltimore.
They lose to the Ravens.
All right,
3-2.
So 3-2 going into the bye week.
All right, the bye week, week 5, or week 6.
They got a young team, so that might not be that big of a deal. Yeah, but they've been dealing with a lot of injuries.
Yeah, they still got Laramie.
Golly, man.
Texans. I think the Texans beat the Seahawks.
But they come out of the bye week at Seattle.
Yeah, but they have time to. They have time to prepare.
Yeah. Monday night.
I think they'll beat the Seahawks here.
Okay. So you got them at 4-2.
And then I think they beat the 49ers.
5-2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they're going a little run.
They lose to the Broncos.
6-2 against the Broncos.
I think I said
lose. You said lose. They lose to the Broncos.
Yeah, they lose to the Broncos.
All right, so 5-3.
Mm-hmm. And then
Jaguars at home.
Jaguars at home. I think I said.
You said Jaguars are going to beat them.
Yeah, I do remember saying that. I think they split with them.
So 5-4.
They beat the Titans again.
All right, 6-4. Then they get Thursday Night Football. Bills at home.
I think the Bills beat them this time.
Okay. So now we're at 7-4.
Mm-hmm. And then they beat the Colts.
8-4.
Lose to the Chiefs.
Yeah, at the Chiefs Sunday night. That's gonna be.
That's tough. It's already scripted. They got it's drawn up as a win.
8-5. 8-5.
Cardinals at Texans. Oh, that is an unfortunate game to predict. What the hell?
Yep.
Cardinals at Texans. That is the two grossest predictions like team. Texans. What are they at right now?
They're 8-5.
8-5. I think I'm gonna give the Texans a win.
Okay.
I think they'll beat the Cardinals.
9-5. Now you got the Raiders at home.
The Raiders win.
9-6.
Upset.
9-6.
They lose to the Chargers.
All right.
9-7.
At
And
Chargers,
then they beat the Colts and They beat the Colts at home to win the
10-7.
division.
I think they're going to have the division sewn up by like week 16.
You think so?
I really do.
The Jaguars are.
Because you're about to give me the worst team in the division. I got the Titans now.
Yeah. Who do you got?
All right. So, first of all, I think Cam Ward. Here's my bold prediction for Cam Ward. He does not win Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Mm-mm.
I think he's going to be running for his life. He doesn't have a lot of weapons to throw the ball to. He's got decent running backs behind him. They're going to try to keep some of the pressure off of him.
Tony Pollard and Ty Spears.
Yeah.
He said they were the best running back in the league when he was playing Fortnite.
Here you go. The Fortnite thing. Yeah.
Yeah, this was before the draft even happened. Yeah. Like no one knew who the number one pick was, like drawn up. And then someone asked on his live stream, who are the best running backs in the league? And he was like, I think Tony Pollard and Ty Spears are 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, come on, bro. I think we know who you're going to at this point.
I mean, you're going to have to help me remember what I said for the Colts. But, dude, first glance, I don't see a win in this schedule.
That's pretty tough.
I really don't.
There's a couple wins.
You might have to convince me. All right, so
you think they lose to the Saints?
You can't. You can't be a fan.
Come on, man. I'm not being a fan. I'm not being a fan. The Saints are bad.
All right. Well, let's wait till we get there. Let's see. All right. So week 1.
Week 1, Titans at Broncos. 0-1. Rams at Titans. 0-2. Colts at Titans. I think you said
the Colts. I think Colts swept them, right?
Didn't I say that? You said the Colts swept them.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, 0-3.
Titans at Texans.
0-4.
Titans at Cardinals. Give them a win. Come on. Give them a win. Cardinals always have these bad losses.
Okay. I'll do that. You convince me.
1-4.
1-4.
Titans at Raiders.
1-5.
Okay, 1-5. Patriots at Titans.
1-6.
Titans at Colts is already drawn up as 1-7.
Yep.
Chargers at Titans.
1-8.
1-8. Okay, Texans at Titans.
1-9.
Seahawks at Titans.
1-10.
Oh, Jaguars at Titans.
2-10.
2-10. Okay, that's
2-10.
That's fair. Titans at Browns. I think you said the Browns beat the Titans.
Yeah, I did. 2-11.
2-11. Titans at 49ers. 2-12. Chiefs at Titans. 2-13. Saints at Titans.
Right, so it's in Tennessee.
In Tennessee, the Saints have 87 injuries at this point.
You know what? I have to say it. I can't take my fan hat off. The Saints.
Hey, amen. True. Titans are winning against the Saints.
Titans are winning.
Because the Saints are going
to The Titans are going to win that game to put us into the playoffs.
True. What is that? 3 and...
Now, we got to remember this when we do our Saints prediction later.
No, I'll remember because my Saints prediction is going to be 0-17. And then Titans at Jaguars.
Loss. So 3-14.
That's not
0-17.
That's not 0-17. That's not. But that's not.
That's number 1 overall pick worthy though.
That's not far off from what people were thinking though. I don't think.
That's second year in a row of number 1 overall pick. And actually, I think the early mock draft of next year has Tennessee picking number 1.
I think so. I mean, they're pretty bad.
They're bad, man. They're so
pretty rough.
bad.
I mean, they don't really have anything crazy going for defense. They don't really have anything crazy going for offense.
And dude, Cam Ward is so small, dude. He could get murdered.
He could.
On the field. Not off the field. On the field.
Yeah.
So,
we have an asterisk. We have a
yeah. So the AFC South was pretty easy. So,
yeah. Sorry if there's any AFC South fans out there. We kind of flew by them.
Yeah, sorry.
But if we're being honest here, we kind of...
It's Houston's division to lose. Y'all know that.
Yeah, that's just kind of how it is.
You all know
especially
that.
Right now. Jaguars could make a push, but they haven't.
He has
really
a lot more faith in Jacksonville than I do.
I do. I like Jacksonville. I like Jacksonville as a team. I played him in I played him on Madden a couple times.
It's the coach. It's the coach, man.
Duval.
He's so corny, dude.
Duval. He's not gonna be able to rally anyone. Come on, guys. Let's go. Come on, we got this.
Duval.
Come on, guys. We have to remember Duval. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen.
Oh my
There's gonna be a
God.
clip. There's gonna be a mic'd up moment from Liam Cohen. He's gonna be like, "Guys, you gotta remember, Duval." In the middle of the speech is gonna.
All right, so let's dabble into fantasy real quick
Mhm.
before we get off. We're not gonna go team by team. Let's just go in the AFC North. Off top of your head, one breakout and one bust.
One breakout, Chase Brown, breakout, boom. It's his room to lose.
Okay, yeah.
It's his room to lose.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that because he's my player. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
Okay. Who's your bust?
Who's my bust?
The AFC North.
In the AFC North, it's kind of tough.
Remember, bust is based on what they're supposed to do.
People are drafting and saying Jerry Jeudy is a wide receiver 1, like top 15.
Hey, that's definitely bustable for sure.
I don't think he's going to be nearly as good as what he did last year.
Yeah.
Especially with the room they have.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I could be wrong. Jerry Judy's a pretty decent player. I mean, he has moments, but I just don't see it. I don't see anything crazy happening there.
That's not bad. My breakout is going to be Rashad Bateman for Baltimore. Not because he's my player.
Not because he's your player. Guys, this is not because we own these people.
It has nothing to do with it.
It has nothing to do with it at all.
And my bust, ooh, a good one. It's a tough one. I think my bust in that division is going to be
what?
Derrick Henry.
Derrick Henry? Oh my! Same team.
Again, keep in mind what a bust is. They don't do what they're supposed to.
And neither of us have Derrick Henry on our team.
No.
So we can't.
He rushed. You know what? I just want to make sure I get these numbers right, so I can explain to you what a bust is to me.
Yeah, he had a pretty solid season last year.
I just want to make sure I get them right. I don't want to be wrong. So let's see.
Yeah, we're all about being correct here and having 100% true takes.
So he had 325 carries.
Yeah,
for 1,921 yards and 16 touchdowns.
That's a crazy year.
So technically speaking, if you take in where they're drafted in fantasy, which is actually how they do their breakouts and busts and sleepers.
The average draft.
If Derrick Henry rushes for 1,500 yards,
that's a bust.
And 10 touchdowns, he's a bust.
He's drafted as like the RB4, like 3 or 4. I don't know, not 3 or 4.
Now,
maybe like RB5.
Now, would the Baltimore Ravens take 1,500 yards and 10 touchdowns from Derrick Henry? You best believe they would. But that's
for
a bust.
Fantasy, yeah,
that's a bust.
He got exponentially worse.
That's a bust.
I don't disagree with that.
How crazy is it that we're saying 1,500-yard running backs?
Well, for fantasy and how he went last year, that's not wrong.
All right. So
AFC South,
breakout and bust.
Breakout player. I don't even know. Do they even have anyone? Do they have anyone to break out? I think they're all there. They've all been there. Any running backs that come to mind? Not really.
Tank Bigsby.
Yeah, but I don't like him.
If he gets the job.
Yeah, but I have Travis Etienne, so it makes me mad. I don't want to. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough to draw it up.
AFC South. If there's any fans of the AFC South, I don't.
I'm so sorry. We're looking at dogs right now.
We got plenty of buzz for you.
Don't worry. The NFC South is just as pretty bad.
We got plenty of buzz for you though.
We got plenty of them. Breakout player. I guess I'll give it to Tank Bigsby. I think he'll have a pretty decent year. Either him or maybe Christian Kirk has a good year, another good year or something. You know, something like that.
Yeah, based on what he did last year, he would definitely be a breakout. I'll give you a breakout candidate, and it's a guy that this team actually desperately needs to break out for them to have any chance of being good.
Is it from the Colts?
No. It's from the Titans.
Oh.
Treylon Burks.
Oh my gosh. He doesn't exist anymore.
He's the number one guy there now. D-Hop's gone. No, he's number 2. Sorry. Calvin Ridley's still there.
Yeah.
D-Hop's gone. The other guy they had.
Hey, they got homeboy from Seattle. Their wide receiver 2.
Who's that?
You talk while I look that.
Well, see, I'm looking right now. But see, this is showing their stats from last year, so it's not really showing their. Let's see.
Tyler Lockett.
Oh, they have Lockett.
Yeah.
Never mind. He has no chance of breaking out. Shit. Yikes. Choose a different breakout then. That's brutal.
Cam Ward breakout year.
I mean, he's the number 1 overall pick.
Yeah. It's tough. AFC South is tough. I'm so sorry, guys.
It is, but I'm sitting here trying to think of one. I'm really trying.
You got a bust. Give him a bust. Give him a bust real quick.
my bust.
I think my bust is gonna be Michael Pittman.
See, I think he was a bust last year.
You think so?
I think he might be my breakout candidate.
Really? Okay.
Just based on what he did last year, man, he was awful.
I mean, okay. Based on what he did last year, he's not a bust. If he's any better, then he'll be fine. Yeah. So I guess I won't do that because he was kind of injured and kind of fraying. But I mean,
based on where they're being drafted and what they did last year, my bust is Brian Thomas.
Oh, really? Wow.
I just don't think he's going to.
You don't think he's going to have the same year?
No, because Christian Kirk's not there. Evan Ingram's not there. They're keying on him now. Brian Thomas is the game plan.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he can rise above that. There have been players that have. Justin Jefferson did it. Jamar Chase did it. Drake London did it. A.J. Brown did it. You name a top wide receiver, they're the game plan. They rise above it. We'll see. I don't think he's going to be able to because I don't think the Jags are going to be very good.
I think my bust is going to be Joe Mixon.
Okay.
From what he did last year.
Okay.
People are still holding on for dear life for him.
I got the perfect breakout.
Who?
Put my dog fandom hat on.
Oh my God.
Nick Chubb, baby.
Breakout year. He's like 30 years. Come on.
Comeback player of the year.
Really? Think so? He might not even play.
Why would you say that?
He had a gruesome injury, man. It's pretty tough.
Can I get 1,000 yards?
Can you what?
Can I get 1,000?
You want to do a live bet?
Can I get 1,000 yards from Nick Chubb?
Do you want to do a live bet?
No. I can't bet on injury prone guys. Okay. I just can't. Okay. I wish I could. We will do some bets though this season.
Yeah.
I
think that's
pretty much it.
Pretty much it, yeah. I mean, AFC South we have I think the Texans winning, and I think AFC North we have the Ravens winning, which are pretty. I mean, unfortunately, that's kind of how those divisions are going right now, just the way it is. I mean, there could be some changes. I think the Jaguars have a chance. He doesn't. But I mean, that's about it. To be honest, we'll have more divisions next week. I think we're going to do the AFC East and the AFC West next week.
Yeah, we'll do those next week.
And then we'll go over the same topics as this time. We're going to have our schedule, all of our wins and losses. We're going to have them written down so we don't goof and say, "Oh, this team's going to win." But this week we marked them down as loss.
Yeah.
So we'll keep on top of that and look out for other social media websites. We're going to try to get some accounts started up. Hopefully on like Instagram and all those different.
And give us your predictions as well.
Yeah.
I know it'd be a lot. I know it'd be a lot in the comments to type it out. You don't have to go record for record. Just maybe how you think they're going to finish in their division.
And say how bad our schedule prediction was.
Yeah, I'd love to compare and contrast. And at some point, whenever we get more comfortable doing these things, I would love to do a live.
Yeah. Where
you guys can interact with us in real time.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of, that way we can play off each other that way as well. But yeah, this is going to be the next 4 weeks. We're going to do our NFL preview, and then we'll be getting into some college football, NFL, NBA will be starting up, and it'll be playoffs.
Look out for some YouTube shorts. We might do some live breaking news because the MLB deadline's coming up.
Yeah.
So we'll see. There could be some crazy things going on with that. People are talking it up.
For sure, man.
But yeah, I think that's about it for this week.
All right, man. Well, it's always a pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
He's Timmy. I'm James. Mm-hmm. Remember, as always, your opinion matters, so you don't have to stay in the back seat. Mm-hmm. We'll see y'all next week.